Alright, I always talk about different angles like front press, side press, and why does it really matter? Well, it really does matter once you start to connect with your body. So for example, the front press, all the weight is here and it wants to fall forward. So where's the load? On your lower back, right here. So if you find that you're doing a lot of front presses and you're feeling it in your lower back, you might want to move to the side. What happens when you move to the side? The load is here. Look where I'm going. If I don't resist that load, I will go to the side, right here. So you're working your obliques more here. You're working your quadratus lumborum on the inside more. So, and you're still working your back, but this whole side more, okay? So if you're feeling that too much, you might want to go to the front. If you're feeling both too much, you might want to go hybrid, in between. So, although in the beginning it sounds like, you're going into too much detail and it doesn't make sense, it does. The angles all matter. Front, hybrid, side, they all matter. Plus, you've got your deltoid, you got certain parts that are work more at the front, at the side, at the back. So you also need to feel, am I fatigued at the front here? Then I might go hybrid or I might go to the side, and vice versa. So you gotta think about all these things. What am I feeling? You might even want to break it up a bit. I try to stick to strict presses in this workout because I just want to work the whole core, everything. My abs are on, obliques, everything at the back is contracted, my shoulder blades are pulled down, everything here, so I'm working everything. That's what I try to stick with. So when you work out, try and think about what you're doing and why you're doing it, where you're weak, what do you want to work. Now, the squat. Some people have a lower back issues when they're squatting. Why? Because it's a lower body exercise. So why the back? It would be because they're leaning forward. So Anna can show a squat where they're hip hinging a lot and the hips don't go down too much, but the ankles do bend a bit. Here we go, forward, 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 right there. So they're doing this a lot. Right now the load is here on the lower back, right here. Okay, so if you do this a lot, you might feel it in your lower back. Now drop the hips a bit and bring the shoulders up. Drop the hips and shoulders up. There we go. That is less loud because the back is more straight. So you can come up. Feeling that on the quads. So another thing, when you're squatting and you're feeling it in your lower back, you should look at your squat side on. Film yourself, assess yourself. Right now I feel nothing in my lower back from the amount of squats that we did because I stayed upright. It's all my legs. I feel my quads, I feel my calves, I feel my tibialis at the front, everything on the inside, because as you're coming up you're also pulling the knees in again, so you're also working everything on the inside. As you're coming down, you're pulling your knees out, so you feel your glutes and everything here that pulls those knees out. So my point is, at the end, you want to make sure that you're feeling everything. Are you feeling it on the inside? Are you feeling it on the outside? Are you feeling it here? Are you feeling your hamstrings even? They are attached to your pelvis, the bottom, so they help pull it up. So even that you need to activate, and pressing your heels into the ground helps a lot with that, and thinking about pulling your knee back. That helps a lot with activating the back of your leg as well. Okay, so you got to break these things down really in the beginning before you work out. Think about dropping your knees. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it here. Good. You're connecting. Okay, then I'm pulling my knees back and pushing the heels into the ground. Oh yeah, I feel the hamstrings, I feel the calves. Okay, so think about all these things. When I go past this point, I feel my quads. So that's the knees, all the load is there. So think about these things, break it down. Oh yeah, when I keep those shoulders up, I feel the glutes, the erector spinae, which keeps your spine upright. This is what I always talk about, mind-muscle connection, which sounds like hocus pocus in the beginning. What is that? You know, mind-muscle connection. Why do I need to worry about that? Because if I just want to do something, it just happens? No. You become more aware of connecting with those parts, understanding what you need to do, understanding what it does and why, connecting with your mind and your muscles a lot more, and using all of them, because you can make a squat and it could be just two main muscle groups, maybe the calves and your quads, and you're really neglecting everything else. So that's enough ranting on that.
Also, another point, when you're practicing your squat and you're drilling your squat, a good thing to do is wear some flat shoes or go barefoot. That way you've got more stability and you've got a better foundation to really feel grounded and come up and squeeze those glutes. Because when you're on, runners are good for when you go running, etc. But when you're actually doing strength work like a squat, you want to really feel grounded.
Yes. I totally agree with that. Now, usually I don't wear shoes at all, and this time I do have some shoes, and that's because I'm still dealing with an injury. My left foot is actually numb still. That's why I'm wearing shoes right now. Normally you won't see me in shoes, but Anna's completely right. Flat soled shoes or no shoes is the best thing. It also allows you to grip more and actually use your toes, actually feel the ball of your feet, your heel, everything in the middle, you feel it more. Shoes take away that, and usually they're very tight too. These are luckily very big shoes. I always get my shoes a lot bigger than they recommend, so that I got space for them.
And if you don't like going barefoot, look into getting some Vibrams 5-finger shoes. Gives you that barefoot feeling, but you've still got something under the sole of your foot, if you know what I mean.
Yes, absolutely. All right, that's that for this workout. See you in the next one.
See you guys.